Pinus. The genus Pinus belongs to Pinaceae family, and the taxonomic classification of Pinus is it belongs to division Tracheophyta, class Panopsida, order Pineals. According to Sporne, order is Coniferales, family Pinaceae, and genus Pinus. The Pinus can be further divided into two main subgenera, hard pines or diploxylon pines, which include Pinus resinosa, Pinus sylvestris, and Pinus nigra. Diploxylon pines are characterized by thick ball cells in their wood and hard needles. Subgenus Strobus, which consists of haploxylon pines, example Pinus strobus and Pinus lambertiana. They are characterized by thin walled cells in their wood and they have soft needles. Pines are widely distributed across the northern hemisphere. They are known for their needle-like leaves, woody cones, and their role in ecosystem as dominant forest trees. Now, talking about the largest order, Pineates. According to Sporne, as I told you earlier, it is also considered as coniferales. It is a group of coniferous trees and it belongs to class Panopsida. It is the most diverse and widely distributed order among the gymnosperm, having the largest number of species. Now, why is the Pineals the largest order? It includes over 600 species of conifers, covers a global distribution from boreal forest to temperate and subtropical regions, and it is one of the most economically important gymnosperm, having pines, firs, spruces, and cedars. The key characteristic features are it possesses an evergreen habitat. It has needle-like and scale-like leaves which are adapted for conserving water. It reproduction is done through cones or strobili. It have wind pollination, which is also known as anemophily, and there are woody stems with resin canals which produce protective aromatic resins. Talking about families in Pinus, so the main families are Pinaceae, which is the largest family, and it includes pines, firs, spruces, cedars, cupressae, which include cypress, junipers, and sequoia dendron, Orocardiaceae, which include monkey puzzle tree, Orocaria, Podocarpaceae, which include Podocarpus species, and Cadopitaceae, with a single species, is the smallest family, with Citiopites verticillata, also known as Japanese umbrella pine. Talking about distribution, it has a 105 species all over the world. Pinus in Indian subcontinent are Pinus roxburghi, Pinus valenciana, Pinus giardiana, Pinus mercosii, Pinus insularis, and Pinus almondii. Several species are also introduced in India, which include Pinus montana, Pinus ladiscio, Pinus sylvestris, Pinus canariensis, Pinus radiata, and many more. Talking about distribution in India, so Pinus roxburghi is also known as chir pine, and it occurs in Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. Pinus valenciana, also known as blue pine, Pinus giardiana, also known as chilgoza pine, Pinus mercosii, also known as mercos pine, and Pinus insularis, also called as khasi pine, found in the Khasi region of Assam. External morphology. Pinus is a perennial evergreen tree. And is a slow-growing tree. It is basically found in temperate xerophytic habitat. And the body is differentiated basically into root, stem, and leaves. Talking about root, so it has a main taproot and have short and thick lateral branches, are thin and long. It is positively geotropic. Root hairs are less developed. Mycorrhizal association is found with these roots. Fungi which are present in the ectotropic mycorrhiza are Amencia, Bulitis, Gravidia, Scleroderma of the class Pseudomycetes. As you can see in the diagram, there is a colonized root of pinus, and the figure B shows the pinus root showing heartic neck. The main function of the root is to provide encourage, support, and absorption of water and mineral. Stem, it is cylindrical, erect, and it remains covered with bark. Branching is monopodial. Two types of branches are present, long shoot and dwarf shoot. These branches are also known as branches of unlimited growth and limited growth respectively. Long shoot contain apical bud and it grows indefinitely. Many scaly leaves are present on the long shoot, whereas dwarf shoot are devoid of any apical bud and there is a limited growth, and they arise in, in the axil of scaly leaves which are present on the long shoot. A dwarf shoot has two scaly leaves called prophylls, as you can see in the figure, and it is followed by 5 to 13 cataphyls arranged in 2 oblique 5 phyllotaxy, 2 by 5 phyllotaxy, and it has 1 to 5 needles. So this is a diagram of a young dwarf shoot showing prophylls followed by cataphyls arranged in 2 by 5 phyllotaxy and followed by a needles. Now, talking in detail about branches of unlimited growth and branches of limited growth, as I told you earlier, that branches of unlimited growth has apical buds which support their unlimited growth, and we have scaly leaves present on the branches of unlimited growth. Only scaly leaves are found on these branches, whereas branches of limited growth do not have apical bud and hence their growth is limited. They are also known as brachyblasts. And these branches of limited growth develop in the axil of scaly leaves which are found on the branches of unlimited growth. These branches of limited growth dwarf shoots contain both scaly leaves and both foliage leaves, which shed after 2 to 3 years. Now, what is the main important point to consider is that branches of unlimited growth has only scaly leaves, whereas branches of limited growth, dwarf shoots, have both scaly and foliage leaves. Talking about leaves, so pinus has dimorphic leaves, foliage or assimilatory leaves, as we discussed that dwarf shoots or branches of limited growth has both scaly and foliage leaf. So foliage leaves are also called as assimilatory leaf. They are green and needle-like in shape. They are photosynthetic, borne only on the dwarf shoot. Dwarf shoot with a group of needle-like foliage leaf is known as foliage spur. Therefore, a dwarf shoot having many foliage leaves is also known as foliage spur, and the number of foliage spur varies in different species, and it is a key specific character of this species. For example, Pinus monophylla has a single needle, as you can see easily in this picture. Pinus mercosii is bifoliar. You can see here 2 needles of foliage leaves. Pinus giardiana are trifoliar with 3 needles. And Pinus quadrifolia has 4 needles. Pinus valiciana is pentafoliar with 5 needles. So it is a key characteristic feature of a species. Thank you. This is all about morphology of the pinus.